I know, I know. Okay. Hello, friends. You people are no friends of mine. Every time I see that name, instead of hearing Hallelujah, I'm always reminded of the character in Gundam 00. Too bad he gets shafted. A character named Hallelujah basically gets shafted in Gundam 00 Season 2. His storyline's like basically done in the first half of the series, or the first half of the Season 2. And then he's like basically irrelevant for the rest of the series. I don't know, it's interesting when there's a bunch of characters in a show and then the writers have to figure out how to allocate screen time, but it just turns out his fucking storyline couldn't really fit anywhere, so he just got shafted. Oh shit, is it XOF? Those scrims are cancelled today. GSM Stream House active. Against Lee Sin, this could actually be scary. Because I messed up an axe. I'm so scared to mispronounce Rengar's name. Racism. Let's do this. This is so old school. This song is really damn old because I remember hearing it in kindergarten. And that was a long fucking time ago, over 20 years ago. Easiest kill of my life. Chug chug, motherfucker. I only used a pot just in case I actually had to fight. That was the only reason you use a pot on Olaf if you think you're gonna fight a champion. Because honestly, I could easily do the entire jungle without using a single potion. Because it's mostly a waste because you attack fast when you're lower HP, so it's actually better to be low HP if you're just clearing. And you also heal more. It's like Aatrox. You always want to be below half HP on Aatrox. My jam. Is music really that loud? But it's XOF! You guys don't know how cool the 90s were. Nah, 90s were lame until internet became widespread, then it was pretty cool. TheOddOne, this song is actually, I forgot what year this song is, but I know it's old. I'm gonna have to use this potion. Holy shit. We might flash for it. Wait, I'm gonna let it push. Yeah, I'm leaving it. Fine. Fuck. I just got enough mana. That was low. Damn, they took a free gank top because they saw me bottom. Anyway, the original idea was I wanted to push towards us because you don't want to push it towards the tower when the enemy 80 carries is standing there. That was the idea behind the initial attack. Just motherfucking am. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Tough Timo. Welcome to the... Welcome to the Average G Club. I'm gonna slow mode it because you guys suck. What, did he just die again? Fuck this guy! Oh my god, how did he die twice? Never, ever go to this again. Like, I know he only plays Timo, but holy shit, like, the things he should know. How much stats? Your time. Oh my god. So you pay for 450 gold, you can get the same stats as that Tamas. I don't know. Like, he got killed as soon as he got to lane because he didn't have like any rubies or anything. Like, he just got gived instantly. Oh, what the hell? Fuck, Thresh. But yeah, like, it's a really bad mistake to go, especially naked first times. Like, he has no Dorans, anything. He's literally just boots. Like, you could get 2 Dorans for that price. You get massive stats. Now he's just gonna get out traded. It doesn't matter if he like moves faster. You can never get near him because that brush will kill him. I don't know. Like, I even ganked for him. Remember? Like, we should have won that lane, but he used his gold to buy boots. Oh my god. Grump. Clear mid. Holla at your boy. Because boots don't matter as much as top for top laners because you hardly move from lane anyway. Doesn't matter, he's 0-3 now. Or he's, yeah, whatever. Fuck! Yeah, if Leeson wasn't there, I would've shit on him, but he just got owned by Zalt. Holla at your boy! Falls bottom, what the hell? Hey dude, I'm kind of a big deal. An ally has been slain. So fucked up right now. Fuck, are you shitting me? He has flash. Hilarious. I can't get him. That guy's special. Fingers of Sonia. Welcome back. I don't know, like, I get, okay, like, Nara gets first blood assist, so he gets 200 gold for free from my first game. And he just goes a stupid item, and like, his lead is completely gone. Like, okay, he gets killed by the lead gang, but then what happens is he teleports to lane with his level 2 boots, and then it gets killed again, and like, within a span of 20 seconds, so just never go level 2 boots naked, because it just doesn't work, unless you're like Hecarim with teleport ganks, but Gnar is not on Hecarim. Jesus Christ, this fight. That was a great arrow. I had to click on LeBlanc to figure out if it was a real one. She had items, so I knew it was real. That's why I flashed over and committed. This game is very frustrating. Rengar could be anywhere. Rengar is probably going to be a common ban soon. Once they start nerfing more Sinner Hawk junglers, I think Rengar is just going to take over. Because I've seen a lot of Rengars lately. So I think I'm just going to put him on the ban list soon. Once Sinner Hawk, or once the Sinner Hawk jungles get nerfed, I think Rengar is going to take my ban slot. What runes are running off? I have a YouTube video on my YouTube channel, but right now I think, what is it? I'm trying to remember. This is pretty troll. Give me a second. I know it's flat 80 quints. I think there's like 7 armor pen on the reds, but then the rest are 80 quints, and then I think it's 5% CDR from blues, scaling magic resist for 3 of the glyphs, and then hello? Dragon, finish the job. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Now I got a free lane there. Notice Nar's been pushing. That's a correct play though. That is correct. In this scenario, you must push, because if you can't teleport down and your lane is AFK for like a minute, then you should be pushing to tower, because you get a bunch of EXP really fast, and you put pressure, you force someone to go top. Like if you froze lane, no one would ever go back top. They wouldn't really care, they'd get the rest of the map. So it's the correct play for Nar was indeed to push like crazy. So we gained a lot from that. What was I saying about Olaf? Oh yeah, right, Runes Masters. What else did I? I'm pretty sure it's still 9 armor. The reason why I do those specific runes is Olaf's very strong early, and it maximizes his early game. Because scaling runes isn't really Olaf's thing, it's more about controlling the map early. Because no one can really duel you except maybe a few champions. Like maybe Lee Sin with red smite could beat me, but I think the other guys can't really do much against me. I'm gonna go for blue now. Shit. That was his backup plan. Wee! He goes to oblivion. Shit, he's right there. Easily. That guy's no out. I'm not afraid of him. Oh, but it looks like you're stuck on the wrong side, huh? Very easy plays. The thing about LeBlanc being low HP there, she can't ever commit. Because I'm full HP, so if she even moves towards me, I'll chunk her again. So she needed to heal. Like, sometimes it's better to just get off the field instead of just sit and defend something that's undefendable with your current stats. So we got a lot from that. So she was weak from here. We took that tower, and then we took second tower. And since she stayed and like baited the team to defend, or at least, yeah, whatever. So. Oh, that's obviously the wrong one. But yeah, like, so instead of losing just one tower, it loses three. So standing around when you're really low HP isn't very worthwhile, unless like you have a good plan. But I don't think they really had a plan there. Ever stream Heroes of the Storm? Probably not. That's more likely to stream Overwatch. I'm assuming Overwatch wouldn't be as hard to learn. Because the thing about MOBAs is it's like MMORPGs, takes a lot of time. Time which I do not possess. Time, man. I don't know what I'll play after Witcher 3. Maybe Invisible Ink. Or that's decent. We'll see though. Here's the Storm will probably be, the numbers will be very important the first couple weeks. Because if it can't get a good foothold in the first couple weeks, it will never beat Dota 2, which is number 2. Like, they'll probably beat Smite, because it's just because it's Blizzard, but if Heroes of the Storm doesn't gain enough ground in the first couple weeks, I don't think it'll ever beat Dota 2. The market's very hard to penetrate. It's like how WoW was. It's just so hard to like get into the market. Like for every MMO that did decent, there's probably like half a dozen that failed horribly. Like Age of Conan, etc. I don't know how Star Wars went. But yeah, I don't even know where EverQuest 2 is at now. And obviously Terra didn't do so well. I remember when Terra started, it had a bunch of servers, I think 14, and then within half a year they downgraded to 3. Personally, I don't really care which game is like most popular, but I love numbers. Console battles, or I mean, console battles are always boring to me. Numbers are always fun. I really don't give a shit if you like Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. I like good games. The game is a lot more mainstream than when I was growing up. Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, even though people call it Golden Age. Of gaming, it was significantly less people playing. Because if you look at the console sales, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, I think get eclipsed by the PlayStation, the next gen, by a lot. And then obviously PS2 sells over 100 million, right? So, yeah. Anyway, back to the original point. That's how Heroes of the Storm is gonna be like. It has to gain a lot of ground early, or else it's just a hard market. Like Dawngate's gone, yes, we know that. Out of the MOBAs, What's another one? Demigod never really existed. Heroes of Olaf, I don't even know what's going on. I think the developer abandoned it for their other game Strife, so that one's gone. I don't know much about Infinite Crisis. It's been around for a while. So there's probably a bunch that I can't name that I'm not aware of. Smite is number 3 right now. It's number 4 of the MOBAs. I'm trying to figure it out. What are you doing? What is he doing? What the fuck? I wanted to smite him. This son's a slippery son of a bitch. Yeah, I know, gaming's obviously getting better. But the old school people say Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo is pretty good. Is it Strife or is it something else? Maybe I'm not. What's the other? No. Here's a newer developer played a different, or has a different game. Is it Warlocks or something? Maybe it's something different. I forgot the name of it. I thought it was Strife. Yeah, he's done. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Legacy of Void's probably gonna be. Let me see. I don't know if Diablo 3 is gonna new extension. I'm trying to think of what Blizzard game is gonna be, or gonna be the weakest showing next year. It's probably gonna be Legacy of Void. It's just the model they had makes it really hard. Like they had to make Heart of the Swarm free, I think, for multiplayer or whatever. Like 3 games for $60 is just was a model that had been fine years ago, but now, shit, I gotta get this before bit of response. I don't know, it was a weird experiment, the StarCraft 2 experiment. 3 standalone games, $2. I think Guild Wars 1 did that, something similar. It was like standalone standalone games, and then the 4th one was an expansion. I forgot what the name of the Guild Wars games were. There we go, 2 inhibs down. But yeah, free to play sort of changed everything the last few years. Even though if it's not free, like everyone's like, oh boy, it's free. I'm like, it's anything but free. It also helps against piracy. So. Hell, don't be shocked if most of your favorite Japanese developers just become mobile game developers because they just don't give a fuck. It's like, wow, we could make a product that's a third of as good as the stuff we normally make, and people will buy it. And it's like, yay, I like money too. I think Overwatch will do well. I think that will be. It's because there's not much competition in the market, and if the game's fun and it's backed by someone really big, then it should do really well. Because the only competition Overwatch really has is TF2. It's sort of similar to that game playstyle. And since TF2 is really old, everyone will usually just switch. Like people are saying, oh, no one's ever going to switch to CSGO, but see how that happened. Everyone eventually moved out from 1.6 in Source, I suppose. A little Boba, thank you for subscribing again. Welcome back. But anyway, back to the original topic. StarCraft 2 Legacy Void. I don't know how well it'll do. They're probably gonna tinker around with DLC or something, because it's just the way of the future now. Rest in peace, old days.